Om Shanti everyone. All of you, you can hear me? Guys, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
So let's begin the session. Come into the sitting posture. Keep your back neck straight, aligned. Gently close your eyes. Remove your glasses if you are wearing. Take the moment to connect with your asana, to the posture. Once you are comfortable, move your attention and take deep, prolonged, very slow inhalation and exhalation from the belly. Few seconds. Now, inhale for the Om. Take a deep breath. Om. Sham, sham, shanti. Feel the vibration and sensation. Join your both palms. Rub your palm. Place on your eyes. Very slowly while blinking, looking at your palm. Gently open up your eyes with a great smile. Go down. Feel the gratitude towards every tiny and big thing. All the things, all the people. Feel the gratitude. And then say Om Shanti. Om Shanti. So, till now we discuss about the precaution through the Mitahar and the concept of taking the water, the elemental composition. I hope these things are clear. If you are practicing these things, you are implementing daily and not skipping a one day. Okay, don't think about one day we can skip about these rules. A tiny bit, you can do the experiment by yourself at least and see the result by yourself. I'm not saying blindly just follow me. Okay, this is my humble request to everyone. Try it and then decide by yourself, not just because somewhere it's written or I am saying or some other people are saying to you. but just experiment by yourself and then follow it in your life. It will bring the change. Okay. Now we are stepping into the next session. Next, the treatment for particular kind of disease. These are the general guidelines. Everybody gonna follow. Doesn't matter what problem they are having. If they are following, slowly, gradually, they come out from their mental, psychological, psychosomatic problems. Even they have issues, they still have to follow. If don't, still you have to follow. It's not like optional. Okay. So it's mandatory to everybody. Now, from now today, we're gonna talk about the specific, specific certain problems and certain treatment for them. What kind of asana, what kind of pranayam, what kind of breathing practice, and what kind of diet is suitable for them. Okay, so let's begin with it. Today, which we're gonna talk about, it is very common problem, that is the arthritis, osteoporosis, and spondylitis, and disc herniation problem. These are back related issues, right? These are the very common problems. Everybody nowadays somehow they have these issues. Why? They are having these issues because wrong lifestyle, wrong posture. They don't know how to sit. They don't know how to walk. They don't know how to sleep. These posture, if you're making wrongly 8-9 hours, 24 into 7 hours, we are making the mistakes while standing, sleeping, sitting. These things we are doing. So wrong pressure come to your body, and heels. Yes, don't forget about the heels. Girls, which they are wearing, they are fond of wearing the heels, giving the tremendous pressure to their lower back, and then they feel the pain around their lower lumbar region. So major issues come related to the back related, spine related issues, and the bone related issues. So we are putting into these category into the bone related issues. It means your skeleton system related issues. Okay. When your skeleton system is affected, the binding connective tissue is also affected by that. Like two bones are joined together, so there is a ligament there, there is a tendon there, because tendon is attached with the bones, attaching the muscles to the bone. So, and the fascia is there. Everything would be gonna inflamed. Every part of these gonna affected by that, and you have lack of the mobility. I hope you are aware of these common problems. I'm not gonna explain in detail. You can just, I'll just give you briefly things. Inflammation, okay, and in your joints, arthritis, inflammation in your joints. It can be autoimmune or because of the invasion of the certain kind of bacteria in your body. Okay, so two types, basically more than 100 types of the arthritis. Spondylitis, around your neck, you have the disc bulge out around your C1 and C7, and then you get the spondylitis. Strong pressure come to your nerve, so your hands, your mostly nerves are passing through your cervical area, through your neck area, which passing the nerves to your hands. So you move your hands because nerves are connected, many tiny nerves connecting through the brain to the rest of the body, and these nerves are passing through the spinal cord. I hope these things you covered in the anatomy classes. If not, you can do your own research, but it's available. All the details are available in your books and so many things. But which is not available, the diet. Okay, so we're gonna talk about cause of the problems. Yes, wrong posture, wrong lifestyle, sedentary lifestyle, and eating every fast food and those things, um, and not doing the yoga exercise. Okay, and if you're doing too much pressure, you are doing, especially people who become the crazy for the sports and sports for the play, right? don't include in for the competition. Most of the people, when they make these things competitive, then their body go under the torture. It's a kind of torture to your body. You have to enjoy the things, right? If you love anything, play with it, enjoy with it, instead of giving the tremendous pressure to your joints. And understand, once your joints are affected, synovial fluid is affected, then there is no reverse back, especially in the allopathy. Okay? Modern medicine, there is no reverse back. But yes, miracles do happen in the yoga therapy and the Ayurveda. But for that, you have to leave everything and practice, practice, practice. That has to be clear. So don't reach to that level. Now, let's talk about the treatment. So these things we gonna cover through the diet, asana practice, and the meditation and the breathing practice. These four aspects we're gonna include in the yoga therapy. And the disease which I'm covering it means it's not only for this, but other problems also. Problems, whatever you have, problems related to the bones or any, pain you are feeling in your body. And that's associated with the Vata imbalance. According to the many, text, um, Ayurvedic text, it mentioned that if Vata is increased your body, the mobility is affected. As you know, I talked about it. Vata give the movement to your body. So if your movement is affected, you cannot walk, you cannot sleep, anything which is affected by it, inflammation, somehow the Vata is the one of the reasons. Vata goes imbalance. Okay, this is the one reason. So even you never met with the injury and you feel the pain, that also happened because of Vata. And Vata is the cause of 80%. So it doesn't matter whatever problem you have, Vata is there. And one function, not function actually, one quality of the Vata is that is easily go imbalance and easily come into the balance state. And Vata also persuade the rest of the two doshas. If Vata is gonna imbalance, it means it gonna imbalance the Pitta also along with the Pitta or along with the Kapha. Sometimes Vata is alone itself is imbalanced, okay? But when it's combined with the other two doshas, it gives the new kind of disease. Like asthma happened because of the kapha. But somehow when asthmatic attack is increased frequently, you are having it somehow because of the vata. And also when there is a dry asthma, it's because of the vata. Okay. Then also one thing, when you have one pimple here, and it's because of the pit, heat in the body, skin related problems. Okay, rashes here, somewhere you get the pimple, these things. But when the spread is gonna happen in your body, like you get the pimple everywhere, then the Vata is there. Vata is responsible for this. You have to understand this characteristic of the Vata. If one part of the body is aching, but next morning you observe that whole body start aching, it's because of the Vata. Vata is also spreading the things. It spread, it bring helpful for the mobility in entire body, but also spreading the entire one problem to the rest of the body part. That also because of the Vata. So first we're gonna talk about the Vata. How to, and these are the major issues which related with the Vata imbalance. Common problems. As I keep talking about it, when we talked about the particular kind of treatment, please pay attention towards it. We provide individual treatment. Okay. Now from onward, I'm just giving you general guidelines which gonna help you to conduct the class. You're not becoming the doctor or yoga therapist. Make sure this thing should be clear in your mind. Okay, so safe side we're gonna follow. Otherwise, we have to observe the patients. In yoga therapy also, whenever I give the treatment, I observe the patient. I'll at least 4 months, I'll guide them. 4 months, minimum 4 months, I observe them. And then according to that, I modified all the treatment basis things. So I hope this has to be clear. There should not be no confusion. But safe side, what we're gonna follow, these are the things. Diet for especially the arthritis and then rest of the people. Okay, so bath symptoms, we talked about it in detail. You feel the dryness, you feel the pain, you feel the lack of the mobility in the body. Okay, these symptoms are there. Inflammation of the joints, you feel stiffness in the morning, that's also because of bath. This is the pre-symptoms of the arthritis also. Spondylitis, may you feel the neck issues, lower lumbar issues. If you have disc herniation, you feel the tremendous pain towards your leg and the lower back issues. These are the symptoms, common symptoms. Okay. Now, how we can, if somebody come to your class and complaining about it, how you can help them? General diet you can prescribe. One thing, write it down. The diet for specific for these symptoms, inflammation of the joints. Okay, they have to take the millets. They have to stop taking the wheat and rice, all forms of the wheat and the rice. Okay, so their diet should be completely gluten free. We give the wheats, but there's a specific procedure of giving the wheat. Okay, but now onward, you gonna tell them don't take the wheat and the rice. Okay, instead of that, they can take the ragi flour, then RAGGI, ragi flour, and then they can take also the millets, all forms of the millets, MILLETS, millets. You can Google it. There's a flour is available. There's a whole grain of the millet is also available in the market, and it's come into the nowadays in packet, but you can contact with the local farmer and get directly from that. That's also you can do fresh one. So millets they have to take. Millets flour, they can make the chapati out of it. No bread. Bread procedure itself is the tamstep. Okay, so you have to make the dough immediately, fresh dough, and then make the chapati, make the bread out of it. Okay, don't add any yeast into it. Consuming for fermented food for long time, it's not good for them. So they should take the millets. Fermentation is happen natural way without adding the bacteria, outside bacteria. Then it's fine. Like millets, sometimes we give soaked during the 8-9 hours, and morning time they can drink the water off. That water is very rich in the lots of minerals. Okay, calcium. Ragi flour is rich in the calcium. And yes, they have to increase the calcium in their diet, phosphorus in their diet, magnesium in their diet. These things coming from the all forms of the millet. Then apart from that, they can have the chana, black chickpea, which we call kala chana. In Hindi, we call kala chana. In English, black chickpea. Okay, and you can soak during the night, make the paste. You can make the chapati out of it. You make the pancake out of it. Same way you can make the pancake of the millets also. Okay, kind of dosa form. So sweet or the salty, whatever you like, you can make it. But refined flour of anything, not taken by anyone. Now, millets and the chana. Then another form of the chana is gram flour. That also they can take. Gram flour, pulses, especially the moong pulse is best for them. Green moong pulse or green pulses, green lentils. Okay, uh, these are the English name. We call moong dal. In Hindi, we call moong dal. So green pulse lentils they can add in their diet. It's very easy for digestion. Easy digestion, which easily gonna digest those things you have to take. Other pulses are heavy like kidney beans and uh, the white chickpea. These are the heavy nature. Okay, you should avoid these things. And I know the like when you make the curry is like Indian name, Indian curry. So anything which is heavy in nature, long processed, required for cooking, completely boiled. I'll just go through it because I have, I think Indian people also joined there. So I'm just going through the restricted, like not taken by this specific curry, rajma chawal, then dahi bhalle, then curd with no curd. Any item of the curd, dahi ka koi bhi item nahi, no curd at all. Yogurt, any form of the yogurt. Okay, they cannot take it. Then अरबी की सब्जी नहीं ले सकते. Gobi, any forms. Arabi, I don't know what we call in English. So write it down in your version and you can Google it. Okay. Then brinjal, eggplants. They shouldn't be taking eggplants. All forms of the cauliflower, they cannot take it. Okay. And the curry, whatever you are making it, they cannot. These completely work in their diet. These are the heavy and these are the cold in nature, which increase the vat in their body. So, and then yes, katahal, jackfruit. Jackfruit, we make the curry out of jackfruit also. And it is a fruit when it's ripened. But jackfruit is again cold in nature. We shouldn't be given to them. Then completely burnt. Now, what they can have in the vegetables and the fruits? 4 things, specific fruits they can have. Pomegranate, okay, ripened banana, apple they can take, pineapple, yes, they can take, pineapple juice they can take. So, and the chiku, sapodglina, I think, sapodglina, I think we call chiku, CHIK_O. So these specific, papaya also, ripened papaya, they can take it. These specific fruits they can have. If it is not available in your country, just observe. If you're taking the fruits, it easily going to digest and you don't feel cold in nature. It shouldn't be cold in nature. Okay, it should be hot in nature. So these fruits are little bit heat having it. Okay, and also ripen mango sometime if they love the mango, then sometime. Otherwise, no mango. Okay. Now vegetables. What vegetables they can take? Please note it down. These things. These are completely restricted diet for, especially anybody who experience the pain in their body. Okay. If you experience the pain without any reason, no injury, nothing. So follow this diet. It helps you. It helps for everybody. Okay. Now the vegetables, green. They can take all the vegetables, but not raw. Okay. They have to take the cooked vegetables. So pumpkin. They can have that all the varieties of the pumpkin. They can cook the pumpkin. they can have. Pumpkin soup they can have. Green leafy vegetables, but only for arthritis. If they have attack of the pain, during that time, they shouldn't be taking the green leafy vegetables. Okay, rest of the time they can take. And then spinach, mustard leaf curries, you can prepare it. All the green leafy vegetables. Spinach is good. Then potato, yes, but not fried one. Roasted potato. Again, I talked about how you have to prepare it. Same way, you have to use the best utensil. Preparation should be good. Roasted potato, roasted in the wood fire is best for them. Okay, they can have the potato. Then um, come to the how you're gonna prepare it. So best utensil, I talked about it. The clay pot. Okay, if you don't have clay pot, casting iron pot you can buy, or iron pot you have to buy. Open it. Don't use pressure cooker for cooking these things. Okay, only use, it should be open lid. Like cooking required the 3 elements. First is the air, second is the sunlight, and the fire. Okay, these 3 things should be there. Then these spices should be included whenever you are preparing any meal, or even you are taking the fruits. If you're taking the fruits, you have to put the rock salt, pink salt, either you can put the rock salt or the pink salt, and little bit black chili pepper. Then you can add the cumin powder, roasted cumin powder on the top, and then enjoy your fruits. You cannot directly have the fruits like that. You have to mix these spices. Now, if they are preparing, cooking the food, what is the best spices? The best spices for them, garlic. Garlic work wonder for the controlling the vata dosha. So even any problem you have related to the ligaments, tendon, fascia, and it's rich in the many minerals. So put the garlic in your diet. If you're taking the raw garlic, 1 clove early in the morning, empty stomach, it's work as a miracle. Okay, but again, check your body. If it's suitable for you, sometime what happens is not one dosha, 2 doshas are aggravated. So in that condition, we have to observe it. Okay, so if you feel heat in your body after taking the garlic, you can do one thing: soak the garlic during the night. Okay, peel it in the morning and then take it. Take it out the heat from the garlic. So that you can do if you feel the heat. Otherwise, peel it and directly you can take. Especially you are living in winter, like very the cold involved. That also you can. But make sure how your body is respond. If your body is feeling more heat, then soaked under the water 8-9 hours during the night. Then you can cut. Then garlic also, you can saute the garlic and make your curry, your pulses. Okay, and not putting so much oil. What oil they have to use? They have to change their oil. Okay, sunflower oil they can use for cooking. They can use for mustard oil. They can use the A2 level cow ghee. A2 level cow ghee. Do your research on that cow ghee. If it's available around your area, please start taking it. It's very good for your bones, good for your body. But yes, do the research. Okay, it has to be happy local cow, and then you're taking the. Otherwise, don't take the poisonous one. Okay. So A2 level cow ghee is work wonder for strengthening the bones, ligament, fascia, tendon, overall health. It's lubricated. It provides even uh, synovial joints are affected. It provides the smoothness to them, and it's keep the lubrication, provide the lubrication to your entire digestive tract. So it's very, very beneficial. Okay, but these are some companies, Indian companies, which provide the good varieties, because Indian cows, we have many cows, so you can contact them. And please invest your money in these areas. It help you a lot. So keep changing. Every month they have to change their oil. Sometimes they can use olive oil also they can use, but olive oil very expensive. But just check which country you are living. If you are living in Morocco, argan oil is very easily available. Then use the argan oil. Sesame oil you can, if you like the taste. So these things change every month the oil. Okay. Now, then once you did these things, um, other spices which they work wonder for them, apart from the garlic is the one best. Other spices, turmeric, organic turmeric, raw organic turmeric, cumin, and then cinnamon, then clove, um, the black cardamom, okay, black cardamom. Then there's all the warm spices, but not, bay leaf, curry leaf. Then you can use other spices which is warm in nature. These are the best spices, but the spices which is little bit warm in nature, but not spicy. No chili. Here I'm not talking about the red chili and the green chili, but black pepper, yes, they can take it. Black pepper and white pepper is little moderated. So if you feel heat, too much heat, so instead of black pepper, they can take the white. So this golden pepper is either good for your health, good for your body. So these are the best spices which specify the bath. Now diet, how they have to take it. Bath always have the issue for, they cannot follow the food according to position of the sun. So if they have these symptoms, so what kind of diet they have, the timing for the diet. So they have to eat in small portion. For example, morning time, like once they wake up, they have to drink the hot water, copper hot water. Okay, they can start with their day. Then they have to do the Gandush Kriya. Gandush, Gandush. Gandush. I'll write it down. It's called oil pulling. What I should write. Yeah. In English, we call oil pulling. So they can take the little bit oil. You do with the sesame oil. Take the sesame oil, and that much, like around 2 ml or 4 ml. Okay, not more than that. 2-3 ml is sufficient, and keep in your mouth and do like this. Okay, so at least 15 to 20 minutes in the morning time after your Ushapani. I talked about how you have to practice the Ushapani, right? They have to do it, and then it's keep their gum. It stick out all this Gandush Kriya or oil pulling is very helpful. It's good for your gums, good for your teeth, good for your whole body system. Okay, if you daily make the habit of before brushing the teeth, and then afterward go for your brushing. Before brushing the teeth, again you have to also change the toothpaste, especially for these and also in the common people. I did the experiment with the mustard oil and the turmeric. I'm using the turmeric and the mustard paste and just make it. You can carry in any small amount jar, you can use it, and then use these things and use like a paste and do the brush. So you can brush your teeth. These herbal things, which very helpful for maintaining the the health of your oral cavity. And you are not taking the chemicals. You are not depending on the harmful chemicals which is present in the many toothpaste. And this is the one of the cause also. That's why you have many issues. It could be one of reason. I'm not saying it's only reason, but one of the reason. Synthetic chemicals are used, artificial pregnants are used, and bleach, which weakening the enamel of your teeth. These things are used. Aluminium material are used in the toothpaste. So you have to skip these things. Don't think you're spitting out. It absorbed by your mouth. Whatever you put on your skin, it absorbed by it. You're thinking, oh, I'm applying on the outer cell, but actually it mixed in the bloodstream and you are using in your mouth. So my suggestion, you can do your own research over that. I'm not saying just follow it. So you can use mustard oil, sesame oil for this. Coconut oil you can use for brushing your teeth. Mix with the paste or the salt is very easily available at every kitchen, everywhere. And just brush your teeth. Best if you use salt, give a little bit pain to your gums, but turmeric is best. But you don't get the bleach or white teeth, okay? It would be a little bit yellowish, but it's healthy. You don't get the bleach completely white teeth, okay? Which happened because of the chemical use. So, but it maintain your health. Now, come to they also have to follow these things, okay? So now, after these things, all pulling, they have to take the breakfast. Breakfast, they can include the nuts for everyone. Okay, one more thing, yogurt not taken by any form of the arthritis, okay? Any form, any type of the arthritis, if anybody having it, they shouldn't be taking yogurt. But if you don't have symptoms of the arthritis, you have other problems like spondylitis, disc herniation problem, sciatica problem, lower back issues, or any other problems which is because of the bath related issues. Doesn't matter. In that time, they can have the yogurt. Only yogurt they shouldn't take. So make the notes. Okay. So arthritis, no yogurt. Rest of the people they can have it. They can start the day with the yogurt. Yogurt is, and which yogurt? Vegan yogurt is also, but again homemade vegan, not market is giving. Okay, homemade vegan. Coconut you can use, and soya milk you can use for making the yogurt. Then bucket wheat milk you can use. Morning time, always they have to take the yogurt. Yogurt is rich in the calcium and rich in the phosphorus and other nutrition is available in the yogurt, and good bacteria, probiotic bacteria are especially in the cow milk. If you get that, yogurt is best. But if not, be vegan. You can make the vegan milk at your home and make the vegan yogurt also at home. Almond yogurt, these kind of yogurt you can use, and then start your day morning time, empty stomach. Okay, whenever you're having breakfast. Then after yogurt, you can take the nuts. Nuts always take soaked under the water, 8-9 hours. So if they still feel hungry, after 2 hours, they can take the nuts. All the nuts, they can take it. All the seeds, they can take it. Pumpkin seed, chia seed, walnut, almond, and small amount. Okay. Anji, dry fruits, they can include in their diet. It's rich in all the nutrition which required by strengthening, giving this regeneration to your bones. If your bones are weakened, because in osteoporosis, the bone thickness become less. It start thinning because you're entering into the old age or lack of your due to your wrong habit. Okay, so in that condition, they can take these things. Now, then after that, they can have after 2 hours again. Give the time 2 hours. If they still feel hungry, 2-3 hours, one food. Don't mix so many things together. Yogurt, don't go with the fruits, not go like right now porridges, uh, mueslis, these are very popular. Please don't take these. Don't combine many things together. Okay? If you take one thing at a one time, your body easily gonna digest those things. You're not confusing your digestive tract that how to absorb these things, because each one of the thing, whatever you're eating, each one of the food require different kind of enzymes to break it down. Understand this procedure. So give the time to your body to first, so your enzymes are doing one thing to absorb it, then you're eating other thing. Body get confused. Don't do these things. So eat at one thing at a time. Okay. So every 3 hours they can eat. This is the breakfast, and small amount, not big portion. They can take very tiny, like a bird. So they are not following the position, sun position diet. Okay, they have to take every 2-3 hours small portion of the food, because their Jathar Agni is Vishram Agni, and whenever they feel hungry, they have to take small amount, half belly is empty, and start their day like this: yogurt and then nuts, then noon time fruits, uh, then salad they can take in the lunch time, uh, whenever they gonna go for the lunch. So one thing, like if they're taking the, and yes, cucumber they cannot take. Instead of cucumber, they can take beetroot, tomato, onion. Sometime the best salad for them is worst salad for us. The onion, garlic, and ginger salad is the best salad for them. Adding the rock salt, pinch little few drops of the lemon, and the white pepper and the little black pepper they can add. Oregano they can spread, sprinkle it, and enjoy this salad. This salad they can have with lunch. Okay, the cooked one. Like if they're taking the soup, chapati, so one chapati, two chapati, like this. Very few meal, very small kind of meal they have. Now after lunch, then they can go with the herbal rings. Best herbal rings for them. The tea, if you have the craving, ginger tea is good for them. Ginger, honey, and sugar. For sugar, they take the jaggery, and these all sugar are warm in nature. So jaggery and honey, good organic honey. Okay, you need to take it. So these things you can add into the hot lukewarm water, and you can enjoy the ginger tea. You can make the cinnamon tea. You can make the camelline tea. Also, they can take it. These are warm in nature. Cumin tea also work wonder. Cumin is very good. It's good for everybody. And Bay leaf tea also, you can make, you can just boil, add the bay leaf, 4-5 leaf, and then boil it properly. Half lid open, half lid cover, and then you can enjoy. After 30 and 45 minutes of your meal, whenever you have craving for the tea and coffee, they shouldn't be taking any tea and coffee. It's make the system more dry. Okay, so though it's heat, it increases the heat of the body, but it make the system dry. And bath is dry, making the more body drier. So they can take these herbal roots. Now, always whenever they finish, whenever they have their meal, they always take the fennel sheet. Fennel sheet is recommended for everybody. Here they can take the fennel sheet with the piece of small jaggery after every meal. Okay, it's good for improving the digestion, good for the whole body system, and also proper elimination of the waste. So these things, if they are doing it, is best for the diet. Now, after that, the diet, till here, any confusion, any question to the diet related part, diet is clear what they have to do. Question answer time. Okay, wonderful. No queries. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about the asana practice, the breathing practice, and the meditation practice for these problems. Okay, and I hope you make the notes particular about which thing should be given to the arthritis, only the yogurt one, and yes, all the citrus fruits should be avoided during whenever you have pain or any symptoms of this inflammation. Okay, even normal days you are having the pain in your body and inflammation, you can follow this routine. This help you a lot. Then I'll give you, when we are covering these all the things, I'll give you the assignment. So this assignment is related to only for the 300 students. 200 students would not only submitting the task which I'm giving to most of the session. Just you're gonna share your experience related to those tasks. Okay, I'll share you the email ID on your Bali group, and where you're gonna email me. And for 300 students, I'll drop you the assignment. You can start preparing your assignment as well from this class, and tomorrow class you get the idea about it, how you're gonna prepare the assignment. Okay, so I'll give you all the details where you're gonna submit me. It's just a question which I'm gonna put. You have to write it down. You have to just type it or write it down and just mail. Okay, I'm gonna check how much you understood these things. So I'll update you these things. Let's end the session here, but only for 300. Okay, 200 only tasks you're gonna submit me. 300 students gonna submit me the assignment. Now let's end the session with the Om. Gently close your eyes. Go into your asana. Observe the alignment, how you're sitting. Be comfortable within it. Take a deep breath. Deep inhale, slow exhale. Now inhale for the 3-time Om along with Shanti. Sham, sham, sham. Feel the vibration, feel the sensation. When you go, clap your palm. Place on your eyes. Very slowly while blinking. Gently open up your eyes with a big smile. Go down. Feel the gratitude towards the round. Bless you guys. Meet you in tomorrow class. Take care. Bye-bye.